Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is Mark with Red Star Loft. Here we are waiting at the 150-mile race arrivals, and man, it should be a struggle for the birds today. I don't know if you guys can see, if the camera catches just how fast those clouds are moving, but birds have some serious headwind today, so it's definitely gonna slow them down, and it'll be really interesting to see how they do. Though I do have a lot more confidence this week because the birds are doing much better health-wise. The week went by more or less perfectly, so real happy about that. But yeah, the wind's a real obstacle today. So as far as last week's results, it's still up in the air. We still don't know, because there is some sort of a time discrepancy between the clock club and our clocks that we have. There's like a 10 or 15 second difference, so all of the results have been loaded up, but there's been no we don't know the exact order yet, because again, I don't know anything about this stuff. I've never worked with these systems before, but there's some sort of a discrepancy, so we still have to wait for those results to come in. We'll get an email this week. It should take another couple of days, so can't really be frustrated since I can't help. I know nothing about it, so the race ended how it ended, so we'll see. But yeah, it's now, let me check the time, 9:40 a.m. and yeah, I would say the birds should come around 10 o'clock, but that's considering there's perfect conditions and the birds are flying, so we'll see how they do. I'll be back with you guys when they start arriving. Here we go. I think I got about 7 or 8 on the drop. It took them almost 4 full hours. We will see. Oh yeah, they are hungry, their stomachs are empty. And they landed directly on to the loft. They didn't even do one lap. What are you waiting for now? See him up there. Come on. Oh, that's that dark grizzle. And he's apparently not in a rush. But yeah, I think we got 7 or so. And they came straight in. They landed on the roof and they just ran into the loft. So that was great to see. Is he deciding to come? Come on. I know you're tired. Come on, scoot a little closer. I don't know if that... Okay, you got scanned for sure. I do believe that she clocked first, I think, but I'm not entirely positive. Yeah, come on, I know you're tired. I can see you're tired. But there we go. Let's take a look. Let's see what we've got. So we've got 8 of them. 24, 57, 24, 29. Okay. All right, I'll take a look. Or I mean, I'm gonna go keep my eye on the sky, and I'll be back with you guys in a little. Here comes number 13. Come on. Come on, let's go. So, I've got 13 back thus far. And, yeah, they've had a rough race. Yep, landed on the loft, but isn't in a rush to come in. They've definitely had a rough race. They've had 12 to 13 mile-an-hour headwinds that they've been battling basically the whole time, so they're a little little bruised and battered, but all in all, they're doing just fine. They've got plenty of feed, they've got plenty of water with vitamins, so yeah, this is really frustrating me. That one's still on the roof, doesn't want to go inside, and I know that every single one of them is hungry. This time around, they are all hungry. But yeah, it's almost noon, not almost, it's about 11:40 in the morning. I have to head inside, put my little guy down for his nap. So you know, the ones that were gonna do the best have done the best. The first 11 birds that came almost together, and now just getting the rest of them back home. So we'll see how they do compared to the other guys. I spoke with Jim Ward, and it seems like he might have gotten me. It's still hard to tell, it's all speculation, but it seems like still I did very well, but I'm not saying that I won the race by any means. It seems like Jim did excellent, but yeah, all in all, it seems like the birds did do a really good job this week, so really happy with that. And that's the hen that came in first for me right there. One of my off of the Gannis birds. So you can tell she's really filled up. And how are you not coming in still? Come on. Pretending like he's never used the bob wires. There he goes. So, like I said, 13 so far. Yep, 13 so far out of 36, so now it's just about getting the rest of them back home. Hopefully they all make it. We'll see how it unfolds, but I'll give you guys one more update before we call it a wrap for the video. That's going to be later in the afternoon, once more or majority of the birds hopefully make it. Okay guys, here we are for the last part of the video. It is 2:30 in the afternoon, and I've actually thought we were going to clock more birds than this by now, but out of 36 birds we've clocked 23. Here you can see when they started coming in. Yeah, that's basically the last one just clocked in as I came out here at 2:36, but you can see between 12:44 nothing came until 2 o'clock and so on. But yeah, still missing some, but I'm sure that they're gonna trickle their way back to the loft. This is the bird that just came back right there, filling up. But yeah, these are the, what do we say, 23 that have made it. So as I said, I'm really pleased with the results of the race. Those first 8 on the drop, and then three more afterwards, really did a great job. I moved all the feed into this tray right here so that I can fill this up with grit and give them their well-deserved and well-wanted grit. But yeah, again, we have to wait till next weekend to find out the results, and like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I will post the results when I do get them for the 100-mile race, because there was some sort of a time discrepancy between the club clocking system and our clocks. So once they get that figured out, they have all of our results in the system. They just have to get them properly sorted or something. I don't know, I'm not too familiar with how those clocks work, but yeah, there are all of the birds. There is my first one, the Gannis hen. So he also clocked within the first 3 or 4, but yeah, that's where we stand, guys. I don't think there's much more to say. I'll try to do an update throughout the week if there is something to update on. I don't want to just make a video just for the hell of it, just for the sake of throwing out a video and having nothing to say. If there is some sort of an update, I'll make it. If not, it's just going to be next race, because right now there's not a whole lot going on between races, guys. It's just taking the birds to a few tosses and letting them rest, and making sure they're fed properly, and that's basically it. Week after week, there's not a whole lot to update on, so I'm gonna end it on that. I'm real curious to see. I have to leave home now, and I'm probably not gonna be back until later in the evening, at least a few hours, so hopefully even more birds make it by then. But that's where we are. I wonder where they left, whose loft they might be at. So I'll talk to you guys next week for sure. Once I get those results, I'll make a quick video, show you how I did, show you how birds are doing, and give an update on that. But until then, as always, I thank you for watching. If you have any questions, ask away. Otherwise, please do like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch up with you guys in the upcoming days. Take care.